conference time for the New York Knicks as they travel to enemy territory looking for a win. The Timberwolves looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs, but Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Hart, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Outside for Randle. And the three off target. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Down low. It's hauled in by Edwards.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Brunson with a clean look. It's good from long range. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
We know Doris that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post play.
Now here's Randle. Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Randle left side. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Randle's got his second bucket.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
And Towns throws it down.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Has to go Bear. Conley with it. Edwards looking it over. And that one is good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And so here is New York, trailing by 2. To the inside. And Towns throws it down.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Edwards got 10 points.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Out to the wing. High post shot. Brunson, no good. Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards drawing the double team. Pass to Randall. Stolen away. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Achua. And a miss there on the triple. And the Timberwolves with possession here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Buries the long-range jumper. 13 points in the game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Randall. 2 on the clock. And it's laid in by Edwards.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams have probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here's Randall. Bucket is good. Randall's got 7.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Payne. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And the wing jumper offline. Here's McBride. It's tipped. Outside Edwards. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Payne. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Stolen by Anunoby. Now here's Bridges. Still without a basket.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And here's Randall. 7 points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Boy, what a nice offensive move by Julius Randle. Lures the defender in to draw the contact. That is pretty.
And he knocks down the first one. DB, ever since winning the Most Improved Player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Back to DiVincenzo. This one for three. The Knicks pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bridges, no one around him. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Drills the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Bridges for three. And the three ball is good. Bridges got 6 points.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Achua. And it's Payne in the corner. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Back to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Timberwolves leading by 12. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's McDaniels. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's DiVincenzo. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Randall with the bucket.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Pass to McBride. Anunoby has the open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The Timberwolves shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Knicks trail by 17. Brunson, left side. Outside, Towns. It's deflected. Now DiVincenzo. Randall from outside. And that one is off. And so it's Minnesota out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Miller with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Here's Hart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Oh, here's Edwards. A 3 for DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 15. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Here is Edwards, following the score by New York. Out to Miller. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. All alone. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Outside, Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Cranes it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Brunson scanning the floor. Doesn't go for him. Great tee that time from Edwards. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Edwards with the stop.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Bridges inside the three-point line. Good, and the assist goes to town.
Well, a high-motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
And the basket by Edwards.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Bridges. For the three. Offensive rebound. Out to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Achua. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Now here's DiVincenzo. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Pass to Reed. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here is Achua. McBride with the ball. Defended by Alexander Walker. There's a screen by Robinson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Stolen by Reed. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 8 points for him. Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Payne with it. Pass to McBride. No good on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 15. Edwards inside. And he lays it straight in. Edwards got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Timberwolves. Payne gets a wide open look. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. Out to Edwards. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got 11 points here in just the second half.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Minnesota with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Fades. And another three for Minnesota.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And New York making a change here. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The shot's good. Edwards got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And it's Conley penetrating over to the left wing. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's Towns. And that one goes long.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Robinson misses. And the Timberwolves with possession. A 12-0 run right now and counting. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Here's McBride. And the Knicks miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Oh, give me a little sauce. Watch Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
And it's Towns missing.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. Inside. 6 to shoot. Good on the shot.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some. I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Here is Conley. And here's Gobert to the paint. Here's Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 46 points. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Shot on the wing. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by Minnesota.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like